Good Saturday morning, South Carolina Weather Watchers. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jess Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Saturday. We're going to try and make this a bit short today. Got some stuff that I have to do, so let's go on and get started. Looking at the entire state of South Carolina right now, for like one of the first times in forever, no rain is falling right now. So we are good in terms of rain as of now. And then as you continue on, let's go on and switch to the MRMS. Here's the MRMS. We do have some rain showers just off the coast of us in North Carolina. Rain going on inside of Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. Rain going on near Florida, the Big Bend regions as well. The Dakotas are getting some rain. Up here in Canada, they're getting some rain. And over here in Idaho, Nevada, the Four Corners region as well, and parts of the Rockies are getting some rain as well. So, I mean, those are really the only places that are getting rain if I didn't talk about anywhere else, just because they aren't getting any rain right now. Let's go on and let's talk about cloud cover. Cloud cover right now is showing heavy cloud cover for most of South Carolina. Some areas have some moderate cloud cover, but most is heavy cloud cover right now. In terms of cloud cover for the future, if you go on ahead and push this forward, you can see that cloud cover is going to try and become more dominant, especially as we move into like the late night hours. This is around 10 o'clock p.m. Right here, cloud cover is still going to be pretty dominant over most of South Carolina. And I mean, as you push into like the 14th hour, still spotty, still like spotty skies out there, but still mostly cloudy. Here's our current temperatures: 80 in Columbia, 80 in Charleston, 82 in Savannah, 79 in Myrtle Beach, 79 in Florence, 79 in Rock Hill, 77 Greenville and Anderson, 80 in Augusta, 80 inside of Newberry and Winnsboro. High temperatures for today is going to be around 88 in Columbia, 86 in Charleston, 88 in Hilton Head Island, 84 in Myrtle Beach, 87 in Rock Hill, 86 in Spartanburg, 87 in Greenville, 88 in Anderson. So, I mean, very not as hot as it usually is, but it is definitely a bit cooler, a bit cooler than average. So that is a good sign, and probably one of the main reasons is because the cloud cover, and it's going to be cloudy pretty much almost all day. So that's another good reason. Peak sustained winds for today is actually going to be around, I'd say around 7, 6, 7, 8, up to 10, maybe even 12 miles per hour. Especially near the coast, 10 to 12 miles an hour is possible. 9 near Georgetown, 8 up there near Greenville and Anderson, 6 Spartanburg, 7 Rock Hill and Columbia, 12 Myrtle Beach, 10 Charleston, 12 Hilton Head Island. So it's going to be pretty calm today in terms of sustained winds. In terms of gusts, though, 13 in Columbia, 12 in Charleston, 10 Moncks Corner, 13 Hilton Head Island, 18 in Myrtle Beach, 16 in Georgetown, 15 in Sumter, 13 Columbia, 14 inside of Rock Hill, 13 inside of Spartanburg, 14 in Greenville, Anderson, and Aiken. So again, very calm today. There are obviously some wind gusts that you can definitely start to feel, especially over there in the PD region. But in terms of like any type of like really noticeable like branches falling off of trees, stuff like that kind of winds, not really. Forecast precipitation for the next 24 or so hours: around a hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch being possible in Greenville, Myrtle Beach, Georgetown, Moncks Corner, Walterboro, and then around a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible in Anderson, Hilton Head Island, and Charleston. So, again, I mean, precipitation definitely not as much as we've been seeing, and honestly, we're getting into more of a drier period, which is I talked about that, I believe. Was it last night or the night before last? I said that a drier period is coming to South Carolina, and obviously, I guess this would also be considered kind of drier, but we're also gonna have some dry periods as well as we move later into this month as well. So this is one of those examples right here. Not really too much to talk about in terms of precipitation. And then here's our SPC outlook. You can see a TSTM is possible for the coastal regions of South Carolina and the far upstate near like the Greenville, Spartanburg region of South Carolina as well. So everyone in those regions need to be watching out for an isolated thunderstorm or just thunderstorms in general, because they can still occur. Here is our excessive rainfall outlook. No excessive rainfall is expected during the next day, 24 hours. No excessive rainfall is possible today or tonight. Here is our National Hurricane Center and Central Pacific Hurricane Center outlook. You can see that we do have an area of interest now. I've been talking about this for the past couple of days, and now it's finally time to start talking about it. So here's disturbance 1, 30% chance for the next 7 days. An area of disturbed weather over the central tropical Atlantic Ocean is expected to interact with an approaching tropical wave during the next several days. Development of the system is possible while it approaches the Lesser Antilles during the early to middle part of next week. It moves generally west-northwestward near or over the Greater Antilles towards the latter part of the week. Right now, the formation chance through the next 48 hours is a 0%. So no chance of it forming in the next 48 hours, but a 30% chance in the next 7 or so days. So we still have to watch this thing, even in South Carolina, even though it may not even affect us at all. We still have to be watching this thing, so I will be keeping an eye out for it. Now let's go on and let's talk about the future, just for like the next day or so. As we push this forward again, isolated showers pushing through the region. Again, not really much in terms to talk about. Thunderstorms near the coast and up there in the upstate, the far upstate. That's all possible. As we move into like tomorrow morning just seems like just like a little dry period. Maybe some isolated showers just to the north and west of Greenville around 9 to 10 a.m. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Some downpours possible near Simpsonville as well, going into the evening hours in Lawrence, South Carolina as well. So that's pretty much it for the next 2 days for today and tomorrow. Again, going to be pretty dry for today and tomorrow. Obviously, some places, especially near the coast and the far upstate, can still see rain. But, I mean, as of now, it's looking like it's going to be very isolated. But that's all that I have in terms of today for weather. Make sure that you guys hit the like button and subscribe button. Last time I checked, we are at 167 subscribers, which we are. Remember, we're trying to get to 200 by the end of August the 31st. That is our last day. We are getting closer and closer and closer. We're 33 away. 33. That is all we need. 33 more people to hit that subscribe button, and we'll be to 200 by August the 31st. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Saturday, and I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock.